तो मुझे भी बैक स्टेज कर दें।
With so many opportunities for higher education and skilled migration worldwide, it's no wonder that more and more people are seeking out new places to call home. But navigating the complex world of immigration and its respective laws can be a daunting task, with different rules, regulations, and requirements depending on where you want to go. That's where we come in.
As licensed migration agent and education consultants, we are here to help you navigate the complex world of immigration with ease. Whether you're looking to study abroad, work in a new country, or even start a new life overseas, we have the expertise and knowledge to help you get there. Our team of experts are not only skilled in understanding the scenarios, but also in understanding the specific requirements, ensuring that you have the right resources to succeed. We understand that every client is unique, and we work with you to create a personalized plan that suits your needs and goals. From visa applications to language proficiency tests, we have the tools and resources to help you succeed. We also keep up with the latest trends in technology and legal developments to ensure that our clients are always one step ahead of the competition. At the end of the day, our goal is to make our clients happy by helping them achieve their dreams. We know that moving to a new country can be stressful, but with our expertise and guidance, we'll help make the process as smooth and seamless as possible. Together, let's broaden your horizons and help you make your mark on the world. Contact us today to learn more about how we can help you achieve your migration and education goals. Think Higher Consultants, because your dreams matter.
Hello everyone, this is Anil Khwaja. I'm a registered migration agent and co-founder ThinkAI Consultants and pdclasses.com. First of all, a warm welcome to everybody who has joined us live. We are live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. After a few months of break, we are back. So, as most of people who've been closely, following us, they know that we've been coming live for last many years, but last 4 5 months we were really busy, so we thought to give you a more sort of a recorded videos of the Australian immigration updates and all. But now we decided to come live every 11th of the month. But for instance, if the month on 11 coming on a weekend, then we will be doing say it's on Saturday, so we'll doing on Friday, and if it's coming on Sunday, then we will be coming live on Monday. So today's Monday, 12th of Jan. So that's where we are live. Today we'll be discussing about all the Australian immigration updates for 2026, how you need to plan your journey, what are the new things coming up in next couple of weeks, days, or months. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask the comment. Put your questions on the comment box, and my team is happy to take even the comments during the live. So first and foremost, let's start with the news which recently came. So countries level have changed. Department of Home Affairs generally changes the levels every quarter. So they change the levels of the provider and the countries. So that has been changed on 9th of Jan. Now lots of countries have now gone to level 2 or level 3, especially Nepal, Bangladesh, they have went to level 3. Sri Lanka is still at level 2. There are other countries who were level 3, they're still level 3, like Pakistan. So what exactly that meant to be? So if you have a level has been changed, then it's going to be high risks. For instance, if you're level 3, then the risk level becomes higher. There are lots of scrutiny, and then obviously the department will process your application slower comparatively to other levels. So this is how it works. So if you are a level 3, if you have got the COE for level 3 provider, and whereas your country is also at the level 3, then there would be more scrutiny, and then probably it's going to be really difficult to get the visa because the risk level would be higher. But this doesn't matter that you should not apply. We have applied where Pakistan is level 3. There are certain uh, colleges who are level 3, but there are very good colleges and universities, and eventually we have got visas. So visas has not been dented just because of the levels, but it's more about the profile. But say if you have a bad profile, you have gaps, you don't have that good English, and ultimately you cannot justify your study gaps, then ultimately visa will get refused, even though if you're level 1 country resident. So this is how it works. So this is generally happening in the education sector. Apart from that, there are lots of buzz happening. Onshore commissions for the agents are technically banned. So obviously now lots of agents would not be helping you getting the change of course or change of university or provider. But that doesn't mean as a client you still can able to change it if you have a genuine reason to do it. But it's not that you're just hoping the courses. This is not very much the Department of Home Affairs is liking. So you need to be very careful while hoping the courses, because this may dent to your visa, and ultimately might be there are circumstances where Department of Home Affairs have cancelled the visas, or they have sent a notice of cancellation of visas as well. So this is something you need to be very careful in terms of hoping the course. But it's a genuine need, then you can. For instance, if university is not able to offer you that certain course, or if you've got failed, or maybe you're flunked, and eventually university is not able to enroll you, then you have chance to go to some other university. Or if by any chance university or the provider has been defaulted, or they are default, or unfortunately they are not able to continue the operations, then you have all rights to move to some other provider. So this is how it's happening. As I said, I'll take all the questions if you have any. So there are exciting news for this immigration perspective as well, which I'll discuss in the due course. But if you have any questions regarding education, student visas, change of these levels for the provider in the country, I'm more than happy to take it, because this is a very hot topic these days, and especially in terms of when the onshore commissions are also been closed down. So lots of how this agency is going to work it out. This is quite intriguing to know. But coming back to now, we'll take a short break, a very short break, and after that we'll be discussing about few exciting options how you can quickly get the Australian PR, especially the 491 or 190. So stay tuned. After the break, we'll be giving you some important tips about that.
With so many opportunities for higher education and skilled migration worldwide, it's no wonder that more and more people are seeking out new places to call home. But navigating the complex world of immigration and its respective laws can be a daunting task, with different rules, regulations, and requirements depending on where you want to go. That's where we come in.
As licensed migration agent and education consultants, we are here to help you navigate the complex world of immigration with ease. Whether you're looking to study abroad, work in a new country, or even start a new life overseas, we have the expertise and knowledge to help you get there. Our team of experts are not only skilled in understanding the scenarios, but also in understanding the specific requirements, ensuring that you have the right resources to succeed. We understand that every client is unique, and we work with you to create a personalized plan that suits your needs and goals. From visa applications to language proficiency tests, we have the tools and resources to help you succeed. We also keep up with the latest trends in technology and legal developments to ensure that our clients are always one step ahead of the competition. At the end of the day, our goal is to make our clients happy by helping them achieve their dreams. We know that moving to a new country can be stressful, but with our expertise and guidance, we'll help make the process as smooth and seamless as possible. Together, let's broaden your horizons and help you make your mark on the world. Contact us today to learn more about how we can help you achieve your migration and education goals. Think Higher Consultants, because your dreams matter.
Student visa. Is it your dream to study abroad, especially in Australia? Don't worry, we are here to assist you and guide you with your study visa process. Being MARA approved professional education visa consultants, we ensure you with maximum support and supervision.
Contact Think Higher Consultants at thinkhigher.com.au. Admissions. Think Higher Admissions Service helps you secure an admission in an Australian university. Our service is simple, efficient and absolutely free for the student. Simple because we will provide you extensive information about the universities in Australia, and efficient because once the application is filled, you are guaranteed to receive an admission within 8 to 12 weeks. Contact Think Higher Consultants at thinkhigher.com.au.
Welcome back, viewers. So we took an extended break, and I hope that those who really wanted to chat with me and would like to ask anything about Australian immigration, they can do so. If you know any friends and family you would like to help people share this live to them, I'm more than happy to answer any of the questions related to Australian immigration. If you're stuck somewhere, you need some piece of advice, I'm more than happy to give you, unless it's more, the more confined or the private, then hopefully I'll get your private session with you. But if it's more like if you wanted to ask anything, more than happy to answer. So let's get back to what I have told, that I have something very important which leads to a quicker PR pathway to you guys, and this is quite intriguing. And if you have the skill assessment in one of these occupations, then there is a state which is still open, which takes direct applications if you're lodged in EY, so you don't need to wait for the pre-invite. And ultimately, if your applications has gone through until they have closed the round, or the application, if they close down the application before that, if you lodge the application, then you're all good. So this is something quite assured as well. And plus, win-win situation for those who are waiting for that long for the invitations, especially those who are offshore or onshore. But this is for offshore. So offshore, lots of people are still waiting for invites, and it's been more than 2 years. Their VOIs are being expired, their skill assessment are expired, IELTS are expired. Now they have redone it, but they're still not able to get the invitation. So this is the option. So without any further ado, I'll give you that option. So that is the NT state sponsorship. NT is still open, and there are lots of occupation where you can able to apply for the 491 or 190 application to NT. And as I said, if your application went through before they closed down the application, then there are more than 99.9% chances that you may be able to succeed. So let's go to the list of the occupations. So I'll run one by one the occupation list with you. What I can do right now, I'll share the screen with you guys. So if you can just allow me, just give me a sec. Alrighty, so just a sec, I'll share my screen. Okay. So I think I won't be able to share the screen, but let me run through because there is something blocking my browser as of now. But anyways, let's run through the list with you. So I'm just now giving you the options for Northern Territory where you can apply for 491 and 190. For offshore applicants, it's only 491. And you must need to have a basic experience from the offshore, which is 3 years in last 5 years. If you have the 3 years experience, then it's going to be very easy for you to meet the requirements. Okay. Sorry, it's not 3 years, it's 2 years. So I beg your pardon. So 2 years in last 5 years, which most of the offshore applicants do have it. But whether your occupation comes under the list or not, that is something which I'll let you know. So I'll run through the list with you guys and then we'll discuss about. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. So the first occupation is aeronautical engineers. Now, lots of aeronautical engineers are in South Asia, especially in India and Pakistan. Lots of people do aeronautical engineer. If you have got a skill assessment done through Engine Australia as an aeronautical engineer, then this is the great opportunity. If you have a positive skill assessment with 2 years of experience in the last 5 years, this is the state. Don't miss out because there would be there are very rare chances other states may invite you, especially the offshore with the lower points. But for here, only 50 points are required. 50, and if you add 15, it's going to be 65, which is the minimum threshold. So only 50 points are required in order to get this sponsorship, which is not bad at all. And ultimately, you get Australian provisional PR. What else you need it? This is what the dream is if you're going for Australian immigration. So the second occupation is accommodation and hospitality managers. So this is another occupation you can think of. Then there is a aeroplane pilot. So if you are a pilot with a skill assessment, then it's going to be easier to get the ND sponsorship, which is quite difficult because you require a license as well. So not everyone has the license for ND. So that's where I think it's going to be a difficult task for you guys to, grab the, the state sponsorship for autopilot, but they are there, the aeroplane pilot. Then air conditioning and mechanical services plumber, they also require license in NT. But again, it's another good occupation. But apart from that, it's an air conditioning and refrigerant mechanic is there as well, which is from the TRA, which is even easier to get the skill assessment. Aircraft maintenance engineer, avionics, aircraft maintenance engineer, mechanical, which is from the TRA Vitasis. So again, a good occupation to go for. Aquaculture farmer. So if you are a farmer where you are, you've been working on the aqua side of it, like the fish ponds and all the stuff, then this is a very good opportunity if you get your skill assessment done through TRA with Assist. Baker, again a TRA occupation. Beef cattle farmer, bricklayer, building engineers, technicians, then businessmen. So let me just run through the occupations quicker. Cafe and restaurant manager, another the easier skill assessment to get it and get ultimately you ended up getting a 491. What else you need? Carpenter and joiner, chef, child care center manager, chiropractor, clinical psychologist, community worker, construction estimator. Lots of civil engineers who are also working as an estimator in a construction industry. They can get the skill assessment as a construction estimator, and then they can apply for NT. Because civil engineer they have removed initially in 4 5 days, because there were lots of application for civil engineers, so they have to remove the occupation. But now still you have opportunity to get through the construction estimator. Cook is there, counselors, NEC, dental therapist, dentist, diagnostic and interventional radiologist, diesel motor mechanic, dietitian, disability service officer, drug and alcohol counselor, early childhood pre-primary school teachers, education managers, NEC, educational psychologists, electrician special class, electronics equipment trade worker. Lots of people who have done associate degrees or associate diplomas in Pakistan from the Polytech institutes, they can be electronic equipment trade workers. And obviously, the heaps of people are from South Asia who are under these occupations. And again, only 50 points are required in order to do it. So, this is also a good opportunity. If you have friends and family who comes under any of these occupations, which I'm just trying to dictate here, do share this video with them. This will help them out putting up the NT application quicker. Then emergency medicine specialist, but they require license, which is going to be difficult. Engineering manager, then enroll nurse, exercise psychologist, physiologist, sorry, family support worker, fitter, welder, then floor finisher, gardener, journal practitioners again require license for MEPRA, geologists, geotechnical engineers. The geologists and geotechnical engineers are very easy to get the skill assessment. Again, very good occupations to go for. Glazier, hairdressers, health and welfare managers, NEC. We have done lots of application NT for this occupation, so another good occupation to go for. Health diagnostic and promotional professionals, health promotion officer, then hotel and motel manager, again a good occupation to go for. Industrial engineer, lots of South Asians are industrial engineers, and if you have a skill assessment from Engineering Australia with 2 years of experience, then this is the right time. You don't need to assess your 2 years experience from Engineering Australia, only a qualification assessment, that is also full skill assessment, will work out for you. So this is another very good occupation to go for. Judicial and other legal profession NECs, or those who are not able to get, as a solicitor, you're not able to get the skill assessment, this is another occupation to go for. Lots of people are getting this occupation assessed and easier to get the PR. Landscape architecture, landscape gardener, mechanical engineering staff person, mechanical engineering technician, medical administrator, medical diagnostic radiographer, medical laboratory scientist, medical practitioner, medical metal fabricator, middle school, intermediate school teacher, midwife, mining engineer. That's excluding the petroleum engineer, but mining engineers are also a lot in around the world. You should get the 491 if you're an offshore applicant. NT for the NT state sponsorship we're talking about here. Motor mechanic, motorcycle mechanic, network administrator. Lots of people from the ACS who have got the skill assessment done, they have got the network administrator as well still in the list. Nurse educator, nurse manager, nurse practitioner, nurse researcher, nursing clinical director, occupational health and safety advisor, occupational therapist, optometrist, orthopedic surgeon, pediatrician, panel beater, pastry cook, pathologist, physiotherapist, plumber, policy analyst, policy and planning manager, power generation plant operator, then primary school teacher, production manager mining, project builder, property manager. Now, lots of people don't understand property managers are also part of the NT skill list. So I forgot the skill assessment positive as a property manager, still able to apply for Australian PR. Psychiatrist, psychologist, NEC, all the nurses from aged care, clinical family, community services, all the registered nurses are the NT list. Even the registered nurses, NEC, resident medical officers, those who are not the general practitioner, and if they are resident medical officers, still they're able to apply. Residential care officer, roof tiler, school principal, secondary school teacher, ships master, small engine mechanic, social professionals, NEC, social worker, solicitor. Again, we have given you alternate as well that you should go with the judicial and legal professionals, NEC, instead of going with the solicitor. That's another option to go for. Sonographers, special education teachers, special needs teachers, specialist managers, NEC, general physicians, general medicine, specialist physicians, speech pathologists, structural engineer. Those who are civil engineer can also get their skill assessment done as a structural engineer. This is also a good option to apply for NT if you are looking for an alternate option. Student counselor, supply distribution manager, survey and spatial science technician, surveyor, vegetable grower, wall and floor tiler, welder, welfare center manager, welfare worker, youth worker. So these are the all list. So if you can just name it, these are all the occupations where you can apply for NT, and it's quite easier to get it. Now, I think we have one question from Anas Siddiqui. So if the team, if you can put the question on the screen, I would like to give an answer. So Anas Siddiqui is asking, I have done a diploma in computer sciences, currently pursuing BTech in AI and DS. I want to switch to civil related field. Can I get a visa for advanced civil construction design for Victoria? It depends on us. If you have a good English and probably if you don't have much gap, then obviously you can change the field because you don't have any study gap. Obviously, a GT needs to be stronger. Plus, you also need to have a better institute, like at least a level 2 or level 1. Otherwise, it's going to be really difficult to get a visa. Diploma, advanced diploma, and if I'm not mistaken, you might be from Pakistan or India as far as your name is concerned. So it's still difficult to get diplomas, visas from these countries. So I think it's better to go with a civil engineering bachelor's, or you finish this and then apply for a master's program. That would be even better for you. So coming back to now, so I hope Anas, you have got the answer. If you have any issues or any further questions with this one, you can put it on the comment box. Team, let's take a sorry audience, let's take a quick break. So team will be back in next couple of minutes until I believe we'll have more people joining us. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to assist you in that one. All the best.
Student visa. Is it your dream to study abroad, especially in Australia? Don't worry, we are here to assist you and guide you with your study visa process. Being MARA approved professional education visa consultants, we ensure you with maximum support and supervision.
Contact Think Higher Consultants at thinkhigher.com.au. Professional Year Programs. Professional Year Programs are well-structured professional development programs for engineering, accounting, and IT professionals. This also leads you to an additional 5 points towards general skilled migration applications. Contact Think Higher Consultants at thinkhigher.com.au.
All right, welcome back, audience, and thank you so much for waiting. There was a short break, so we thought not to take a big break. So at least if you have any questions, you feel free to ask. So we'll do a Q&A session right now. So if you have any question, put it on the comment box. We are live on YouTube, we are live on Facebook, we are live on LinkedIn. Please share these lives to your friends and family and who has or are planning to apply for Australian immigration. I believe this live session will help them out, and if they have any questions, they can feel free to ask us. Right now, you don't need to pay any consultation charges to me. I'm more than happy to answer as much as I could. So Umair Samad has asked a question, so let's take that one. Hi, Umair. Thank you so much for the question. So Umair is asking, hi, Anil. Umair, this is Anil, A-N-E-L, so I don't put I-L, but yeah, perfectly fine. I'm a mechanical engineer, 105 points. As an offshore priority stream for NT, I mistakenly added friends in the ROI form. I've heard bad things about this. Will it affect my application? What should I do? Please explain more where your friends are. Are they still in Northern Territory? Are they in Australia? So what exactly you put your friend details? Because they ask for if you have friends and family in Australia, especially in NT, they do ask that question. So are you talking about this one? And there is no ROI form for NT, so there is a direct application. So I'm not sure which ROI form you're talking about, so you need to explain further. And if you're able to put it on the comment, I'm more than happy to answer back. Let's take the next one. I think Anas has further question. So let's take Anas one. Anas Siddiqui, I mean, I will graduate in 2027. What if I do a part-time job at a civil construction firm here in India? Then I'll be able to get a visa for advance. Yes, you can. If you can prove yourself that you've been working in a civil industry, and down the line, if India comes back to the level two, then it's going to be easier because lots of people, India was level two few days back. So the level changes every quarter. So by that time, once you finish your graduation and then you also doing a construction firm work as a construction designer or maybe estimator or something like that, then ultimately you can then apply for an advanced diploma in civil construction design, or might be you be able to apply for permanent residency as well. So it depends. As I said, I've run through all the NT lists. Civil engineering draft person also in the NT list. So say for instance, once you finish your study and by that time you're able to get a skill assessment done as a civil engineering draft person, you can able to apply for NT as well. So it depends how things go. But yes, I would at the moment, yes, the answer is positive. You can still apply for advanced diploma. Depends on few conditions or variables I've already told you. So, okay. So let's wait for more comments, or if anybody wants to ask anything, feel free to. So the next news we need to give you towards Australian immigration is the Pathway 1 for New South Wales. That's opening from 19th of Jan. My team has already, provided all details on the social media. We'll also put my DM team will put more details for the 491 pathway, how this works out. But this is for onshore applicants, those who are already in New South Wales, staying in New South Wales and working in a regional setup. That is where the 491 regional 491 is applicable. So if you are from New South Wales and staying in a regional area for 6 months with a proper TSMIT, work you'll be doing as per your nominated occupation, then this is for you. So the top highlight is that you must be working in a nominated occupation with the same regional New South Wales based employer. So you need to work with an employer, with the same employer for around 6 months. Say if you're a civil engineering draft person, then you have to work as a civil engineering draft person, or a bit relevant, but say civil engineering technician can also be closely relevant. And then you have to earn minimum TSMIT rate from the qualifying employer. So qualifying employer means that your employer must be in a regional New South Wales. You must have a proper office or a proper setup in New South Wales region in order to meet the requirement. So this is what it is. And then if you have 65 points, you're meeting the criteria, you can submit the application. So this is how it's going to work it out. If you want, and if in comment box you'd like to know more about the 491, how this 491 regional works out, I'm more than happy to answer those questions. But this is something for the pathway 1 is. Now, lots of questions are coming. What is TSMIT? It's a threshold from the Department of Home Affairs. Right now, it's 76,515. So you need to work under that salary range. If you're working part time, you need to have an hourly rate and then divide that by 2, or because it's a pro rata. So whatever the 48,000 something coming out as a part time, then you are all good. So this is how it's gonna work it out. Now, base salary needs to be a guarantee one. Guarantee allowances can be added to it. So this is how you do it. But non-monetary benefits you cannot include unless it's been properly capped and notified into the contract. Right. So this is how it works out. As I said, part-time is fine, but you need to be employed for minimum 6 months. If you're working full-time, then your case would be much stronger. And the New South Wales employee needs to be established business and must be in a regional New South Wales. Okay. Occupation list is already, there is no occupation list, so you can follow any occupation. But obviously you need to check the list of eligible occupation to see if that occupation comes into the 491. Okay. So, but you don't need to follow the New South Wales regional skill list for pathway 1. Proof needs to be there. You need to have the business proof, the residential proof. If you're working a co-working space, then obviously you need to show the pictures and all those stuff. But work from home is not accepted. Co-working space, in a sense that only a small cube is not accepted. You need to have a proper office, and they must have the lease to that office. Your employer, I'm talking about. Okay, so these are the stuff you need to remember. Let's take few more comments, which I believe Umair Samad has asked the ROI just submitted on 24th of November. The friends are in other states, also Victoria. Okay, so first thing, Umair, there is no ROI. So there is a proper application for NT you need to submit. There is no registration of interest. There's a proper application. So if you're talking about the proper application, then this is what it is. The friends in South Australia, Victoria, that will not make any difference to your ROI. But technically, if you would have not submitted, then it's going to be a quicker. But again, coming back to now, since you have already submitted, paid the fee, there's nothing you can, but it won't make any adverse effect on your application. So you don't need to worry about that part of it. I hope this answer your query. And if you can just let whether who has lodged your application, have you done by yourself or any agent is involved? If you can just put that in comment, it's gonna be would be more understandable then for us as well the how to cater, because obviously I don't want to intervene into some other agents work as well. So we need to be clear. We need to have more clarity on this part of it. All right, so let's take a quick break. After the break, we have only 5 more minutes for this session. We'll take a short 30 seconds break. After the break, I'll take more questions if any. If not, then we'll wrap up the session. Thank you.
Are you a recent engineering graduate and dreaming to get an experience of working, living, and studying in Australia for up to 18 months? We are here to assist you in fulfilling your wish. We will guide you with your skilled recognized graduate visa, subclass 476, process.
Contact Think Higher Consultants at thinkhigher.com.au.
So we are back now. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If not, then we'll wrap up this session with the summarized version of what we have discussed today. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at melbourne@thinkhigher.com.au. Our number is also on the ticker. We have overseas office where you can also contact us. And if you want to come in person, that we are Melbourne based, we're more than happy to come. We also have Islamabad office where you can come down. If you are from other countries, then we also do Zooms and team meeting. So that will help and assist you getting a better feel about how things are working out. Now, so summary is obviously the levels have changed for student visa. So you need to be careful. If you're from India, Nepal or Bangladesh, then the level has gone 3. So you need to be very careful when lodging an application. Try to get an education provider who's at level 1 or 2. Have to have a better risk, Otherwise, it's going to be quite risky, the student visa application. NT are still open. So lodge as much as you could, because these occupations are quite rare. Not other states will invite you because they are more predominantly with theirs. They stick with more common occupations. So this is a right opportunity, and other states are hardly inviting people. Especially Queensland, New South Wales, you see that there are very low rate of offshore, invitations are coming up. Now coming back to, the New South Wales, so Pathway 1 is opening for onshore. I've already discussed about what the requirements are. So if you are in New South Wales working with a regional employer and nominated occupation, this is the right time to prepare all your application and lodge it, because they may also close in 1 or 2 days. So this is all it is. If any further updates comes up, we will be putting on our social media. Otherwise, we'll discuss everything in next live, which is going to be on 11th of Feb. And as I said, if it's coming on weekend, then we'll do 1 day earlier if it's on Saturday, or otherwise if it's on 11th of Feb comes on Sunday, we'll do it on Monday. All the very best. Take care, and I'll see you next month. Thank you.